Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of No Shot Sports. I'm Dan Studer along with my co-host Danny Gulick. Danny, how you doing today?
I'm chilling, man. How we doing? We got 3 out of 4 in the building today. It's nice. It's nice having more than 2.
Pleasure to be here.
Speaking of the third, Rob is here. Rob's doing
you guys
good.
remember Rob from week 1?
Yeah, Sean Livingston.
Of course. How can you forget?
Derek Rose.
CL boy.
Paul George. We'll just every week we'll get a new knee name every week until
Yes.
Until it's better. I got mine for next week.
You got 9 months, man. Keep going.
I'm pretty sure we got 9 months worth of athletes.
Oh, for sure.
So we got a kind of action-packed pod today. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. But let's start out with a little review of week 2 in the NFL. I mean, obviously it's week 2. There's no buys, so we got a lot of games to talk about. But it's not gonna take long. We'll do it pretty quick, considering this is gonna come out Thursday, probably like midday, around like 5ish. But it'll come out Thursday. So we'll wrap this up super fast. We already talked about it. Giants lost to Washington. Very unfortunate. Did you guys see the video of Dexter Lawrence? Dexter Lawrence didn't jump offsides.
Not offsides. But that's not the reason why we lost.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
He wasn't
This is
offside.
news to me. He wasn't offside?
No, he was not.
He got a perfect jump on the snap. Wasn't offsides. As soon as the ball started moving out of the center's hands, that's when Dexter Lawrence started going. So just not an offsides. And they couldn't.
It was perfect.
It was an absolute perfect jump of the ball. It's rough. No, that is a big reason why you guys lost.
Yeah, but blame Slayton though. I'm not blaming him.
Oh no.
I'm not blaming the.
Yeah, no.
I would never
blame. But still,
What's up?
Blame Slayton. But still, like that's still tough. You guys probably would have won the game if Dexter Lawrence didn't jump offsides. You would have won the game.
We would have won the game, but.
Yeah. I actually saw this. I saw this post on Instagram the other day, and I forget who it was, and I wish I could give them credit, but it was like, "Oh, how nice of Darius Slayton to pay tribute to his teammate Evan Engram by dropping the potentially game-winning touchdown."
That's really funny.
Well, he's injured right now.
You guys actually would have won the game. That's tough. But we already talked about it, so we don't want to spend too much time. Giants Raiders, heartbreaking game.
Raiders.
Or Steelers Raiders. My bad. A heartbreaking game for me. Man,
Derek Carr's legit.
Derek Carr is a great quarterback, but our offense just did not play. Just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our offensive line was horrible. We didn't utilize a passing game really. We all know I was a big supporter of Big Ben fucking leaving. My bad. But Big Ben leaving. But he's still here. We gotta pass the ball still. We can't run a high school offense to win NFL games. It's just not how it's gonna work.
High school.
I was really hyped on Matt Canada's offense, and it just hasn't really been shown in the first 2 weeks. In week 1, our defense won us the game. Week 2, our offense lost us the game. Like, it's just that simple. You guys have anything about that game?
Najee looked good.
Najee did look good.
Yeah, Najee definitely upped his game from week 1. Looked
Yes,
a lot
sir.
better.
First career touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, through. Oh,
that was
a
Henry stiff arm right there.
Yeah,
that was a Le'Veon Bell stiff arm right there.
I mean, no, take that out because I wanted to say that was a Derrick Henry stiff arm built by Bama.
I like that. That was a prime Le'Veon Bell stiff arm. Have you remember when Le'Veon Bell was in his prime and he was just throwing people?
Right. Now we can bring Le'Veon back in. I couldn't have them being separated. Sorry.
No. I agree. But that beautiful. That was Jonathan Abram too. Amazing. Najee got his first career touchdown. Nice. I forgot. Who else scored? Deontay scored? And Juju. Juju's having a great year. Juju's looking very good, very, very much better than he did last year.
I mean, he's talented. We all knew that. Besides the 6-yard catches.
I mean, he's running actual routes this year.
Yeah,
it's nice. Next game, Niners Eagles. Surprise to me, but shouldn't be a surprise to most. The Niners won.
Surprised
I don't
me
know
at
why that
all.
was this. I don't know why.
I picked the Eagles to win. I thought Jalen Hurts was gonna be nice, but the Niners just cooked them on defense.
They're just better. They're
Niners have
good. Niners
probably
are
one of
good.
the best defenses in the league.
Yeah. Very
Um,
slept on.
anything particular anybody wants to talk about with this game? Are we
I
moving on?
hate Kittle. I hate him with a passion.
Why do you hate Kittle?
I have him in 3 leagues, and he's screwing me in all 3 of them.
That's
Jeez.
rough. That is rough. Next game, Browns Texans. Browns win. Surprise? No. Cool.
No.
No, but let's talk about Tyrod Taylor for a minute.
Oh, and very unfortunate that Cleveland just lost Jarvis Landry.
Yeah. Put Jarvis Landry
How
on
long?
IR. He's on IR. That's at least what,
Oh.
4 weeks?
I think 4.
I think it's at least 4.
Damn,
But that's rough.
that sucks.
But good news for the Browns. OBJ might make his return this week. Good news for
My
me in
brother.
fantasy.
Would be nice to see them together, but hey, at least when you lose Landry and you gain Odell, that's not exactly the worst situation to be in.
You get your number 1 receiver back, and anytime you get your number 1 receiver back, that's good.
Right.
But Tyrod Taylor, he got hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his injury? I forgot.
I have no idea. He should be back for next week, though.
But he's
I heard that because I heard that even despite his injury and him potentially not playing, that the Texans says that they're not starting Watson. So who else do they have?
they have a rookie. They drafted super late. I forget his name.
Oh, right. That's right. I can't remember.
threw a touchdown.
but I know
Davis Mills.
exactly who
I
you're talking
just said
about.
it.
Yeah, Davis Mills. You're right.
Right.
But
Right?
yeah, Tyrod Taylor, very underrated quarterback in the league. I mean, he was Pro Bowler with the Bills, I believe.
He was Bills, yeah.
Then he went to the Browns. He was decent as a start. He brought the Bills to the playoffs. So
No.
let me forget that. He
Dawson brought the Bills to the playoffs. You know. Do you know about that?
no, but
It
Andy
was
Dalton's horrible.
Bengals Ravens right in the last week, and Ravens were up. Dalton had a huge drive with like 40 seconds left to beat the Ravens, which secured a Bills playoff spot. And the Bills were sending him and his wife a bunch of stuff to his home address. Right? They made huge fan pages and everything. They had the Bills during week 1 showed Dalton highlights on the jumbotron.
That's actually really funny.
I know.
But Tyrod Taylor is a very underrated quarterback, and then he lost his job in Cleveland to Baker, and then he was the starting quarterback on the Chargers last year and got stabbed in the lung by the doctor. The doctor attempted murder.
I shouldn't be laughing, but
Yeah, and
I just
then
don't know how that
he won week 1 with the Texans. Like, what? That's nuts. But anyway, Broncos Jags. Broncos take a win. Trevor Lawrence has not looked good in the NFL so far.
This is I talked about this a little bit prior to starting the pod, and I just wanted to bring some numbers. So one of these, which was tweeted by NFL on CBS, Trevor Lawrence is one of 3 quarterbacks to throw 5 interceptions in their first 2 career games, the other 2 being Zach Wilson and Nathan Peterman.
oh god.
That's elite company right there.
Yeah, for real.
So I want to talk. We haven't gotten to the Miami game yet, but I still want to talk about Trevor, and I want to talk about Tua, man. I want to talk about Loa really quickly.
Well, he was hurt.
Tua. He just
Fractured a rib.
Right. He just suffered a rib injury. But I can't believe that people still call Tua a bust. That bothers me, and here's why. Trevor Lawrence, 2 games, 5 interceptions. It took Tua 9 games to reach the 5 interception mark. And there are more numbers to that, but why are we calling Tua a bust but not Trevor Lawrence?
All right, so I have a couple questions to go along with that, though. How many throws was Tua making? How many of those throws were over 10 yards? There's a bunch of stuff that goes into that when you talk about the picks. How many touchdowns compared to interceptions, because I don't think Tua's a bust. I don't think that's even fair to – I don't think that's even justifiable to say.
No, he's not.
It's not even close. I don't know why anyone would say that, yeah. I mean, has he underperformed compared to hype, sure, but he's still solid. He's still a solid quarterback. Like, he's not bad by any means.
I don't think he's good.
I don't think he's that good either, but it's way too early to call a guy like that.
I don't think Tua is good.
You just pissed off so many people. I hope you know that.
I'm sorry, but I don't think Tua is good. I don't think he's gonna pan out to be good.
I think
He
will.
definitely
I think
he has potential, very much has potential, but at this point, flashes aren't good enough.
I mean, he's in his second year, man. I mean,
No, he's in his
cut him
second.
some slack.
No, I'm not. No, by no stretch of the mean am I saying he's a bust. You got to reach
nowhere
that.
near.
You got to reach the end of your rookie contract for me to consider you a bust.
Mm.
Or you got to be Jeff Okuda, but that's neither here nor there. But I just don't think he's gonna turn out to be that good. That's just my opinion. In your second year playing, to be fair, he did play behind Ryan Fitzpatrick his first year, so I will cut him a lot of slack.
Right.
But by the time you're in your second year playing, you should be not just showing flashes, you'd be showing games. Kyler Murray, Tua's not Kyler Murray. That's might not be a fair comparison. Kyler Murray in his second year put up stretches of being a very, very good quarterback, not just flashes. You know what I mean?
That's a fair point. See, I'll give you that.
But I mean, Tua hasn't had enough playing time. Tua hasn't had enough snaps on the field. So hopefully he proves me wrong, man. I don't want to see any high draft pick or any draft pick in general be a bust. Like this, it's gonna happen, but it's not fun to see.
Right.
But
I don't know. I guess it just bothers me that people are already, ready to throw in the towel on Tua, but will still hold Trevor Lawrence on their shoulders just because he's like the most
highly touted quarterback since Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Okay. So we must have seen the same thing.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's what everybody was saying going into the draft.
Right.
But Trevor Lawrence has not looked good yet. I mean, 2 games into his career, he has a rough Urban Meyer coach who doesn't like the best player on the offense, so he just doesn't play him.
I think I saw something that said that 36% of his catches, or I'm sorry, 36% of his attempts have been deemed uncatchable.
Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
It's rough, and it doesn't help that your head coach doesn't like your best weapon on offense, which is James Robinson, so he just doesn't play him. It just doesn't make sense.
Carlos Hyde's running down the field trying to catch 50-yard passes. You all see that?
Yeah, I saw that actually.
It's so funny.
It's a rough time in Duval right now. Next game was Saints Panthers. A big surprise here. Panthers won. Panthers clamped the Saints. It was rough because I have Alvin Kamara in fantasy in one of my leagues.
McCaffrey finally got a touchdown. I was very happy about that.
Did you guys see what's her name? I think it's Brittany Renner. Was that the Panthers game? She's trying to be Thanos, but the porn star Thanos, and just collect all the athletes.
Is she? Who now?
Did you see, Dan? Did you not see what she did with PJ Washington?
I got no idea who that is.
Oh wait, that's
yes.
Brittany Renner. I got no idea who that is.
So
wait, Danny, is that child support?
Yeah.
No. Oh my god.
Yep. So basically, for anybody who doesn't know what's watching, there's this woman. Her name is Brittany Renner.
She's in the adult.
She's in the adult films industry.
Okay.
But she's a very famous one. She's with the athletes. The most recent thing is that she got pregnant by PJ Washington, very NBA player. Pretty sure he's in his second or third year. Third year.
At least third.
Yeah. But they had the child, right? And then she left him. She's making him. NBA child support is probably very expensive. He's paying it, and she's not letting him see his son. PJ Washington is just posting stuff on Instagram saying I miss you, like to his son, not to her, but like saying like I can't wait to see you. She's holding you from me, and there's nothing I can do, but like daddy loves you. Like it's really sad. It's really sad. But she was at the Panthers game, so hopefully our boy McCaffrey is safe. Or any player on the field, just stay. The social distance. Stay
away. I mean,
social distance, man.
I think everyone knows about this by now.
60 feet apart instead of 6.
60, yeah. That's a rough time. Next game, Rams Colts. Not much to talk about. Rams win. Colts don't have a quarterback. I picked up Jacob Eason in one of my fantasy leagues.
Why?
Because Jacob Eason is going to be decent.
You think?
Carson
you
Wentz-
think he's
Carson
gonna
Wentz
be
is
decent,
hurt.
but Tua won't?
What?
You think he's going to be decent, but Tua won't?
Oh no, I'm just saying for like a couple games. I'm not saying
Oh yeah,
like,
no,
in his career.
I think he just
No,
means
no.
for the time being. Until
Yeah, for the until
I don't
Wentz
think he
comes
means in
back,
his
he's gonna be,
career.
yeah, for the time being, he's gonna be a decent player. I mean, he was at least smart in college, making smart throws. He's played behind Phillip Rivers, who doesn't. I mean, I don't think Phillip Rivers is good, but he is smart on the football field. He played behind Carson Wentz, who was an MVP candidate at one point. So
Let's be real. If he would have played those final 3 games, he wins the MVP award over Brady.
Wentz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. But they don't win the Super Bowl.
I think maybe not.
I think if Wentz stays healthy, they don't win.
On the next episode of Marvel's What Ifs.
That was good. I really. Studer gets a point. Studer gets a point for making me genuinely laugh.
Let's go.
That was funny. Another game. Not much to say. Bills Dolphins. Bills win, but Tua did break his ribs, so that is
Can't blame
tough.
him for this loss, though.
No, you can't.
I mean, didn't he only play like 7 snaps?
I'm not
don't
sure.
know.
I think it was legit 7 snaps when he suffered the injury. Can't blame the guy who plays.
I'm not positive, but I mean, it's tough. I hope he comes back healthy.
I remember seeing the final score of that game before knowing what happened to him, and I was like, "Oh no, this is not going to help me in my like case of defending Tua." And then I saw that he had the rib injury. I was like, "Oh boy."
He definitely started like.
You're like, oh boy, maybe it won't hurt my case. Next game, Patriots Jets. Zach Wilson looks bad. Very
Shocker. Shocker.
He's got half a second to throw, though, to be fair.
Their offensive line looks horrible. I saw the funniest video, and it was a Jets fan, and it was like this one picture will sum up the entire Jets season. And
it was a TikTok, right?
It was a TikTok, and it went around the whole field. On the left side, you have tackle getting pancaked.
I'm gonna watch it right now. Hold up.
The left guard getting torn, getting torn. Like the guy's just getting through him. Right in the center of the field, an unblocked Patriot is zooming towards Zach Wilson.
It's so funny.
The right side had 3 blockers and 1 Patriot coming in. 1 blocker, good block on the Patriot. The other 2 were just standing there staring at each other. like looking, hey, what do we do? And then there was 2 receivers in the picture. Neither one of them could get separation. And then it ended in a Zach Wilson pick. It's rough. Zach Wilson is gonna rot on the Jets. I feel bad for Jets fans because they just cannot catch a break for anything.
I'm telling you, it's
a curse.
I don't know what it was because I won't lie, I don't pay that much attention to Jet football, but it was not Sam Darnold. That is the reason why they were as bad as they were.
Nobody thought it was. I think it's fair to say that nobody really thought it was Sam Darnold's fault.
And if you did, then like now it's being shown that it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
People would blame Darnold because people that would defend him would say, who does he have to throw the ball to? And there would be people that are saying if he's really that good, he should be able to put the ball in their hands no matter who it is. Sure, maybe that's right to a certain extent.
I mean, yeah, but like it doesn't even come down to personnel, like player personnel. Right. It comes down to the coaching and staff. And their staff is horrible.
Yeah, it was also Adam Gase.
Their staff is horrible. We can talk for hours about the Jets. It's just it's just a waste of time.
Right.
Next game, Bengals Bears ended up being a good game. I'm pretty sure the Bears only won by like 3 points.
Yeah, they did.
I saw that the Bears won because I felt so confident, Danny, when we were doing our week 2 predictions. I remember I was like,
the Bengals.
The only way that the Bears win this game is if they start Justin Fields.
And then Justin Fields played.
Yeah.
So they won.
He's starting next week though.
He is only because Andy Dalton's hurt. Exactly.
Saturday.
On Saturday. It'll be posted either Saturday or Sunday just before football. But either way, it's posted before football.
Yep.
Next game, Falcons Bucks. Anything to talk about? No. One Bucks player had 2 defensive touchdowns. 2 pick sixes for one
pick
player
Oh wait,
in
I
one
saw
quarter
something. I saw something. Matt
what-
Ryan has as many touchdowns thrown to the Bucks as he does to his own team.
for the season.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
It's only 2 games.
Tom Brady had 5 touchdowns.
Tom
He had
Brady.
5.
I stole him very late in my fantasy league, and it's either going to be him or Kyler Murray that wins MVP. You can clip this right now. Either Tom Brady or Kyler Murray. My money's going to be on Tom Brady because he's probably going to have 50 touchdowns this year. He's on pace for 80.
What the fuck is up with Gronk?
He's on pace. He's on pace to set the all. I think it's the all-time passing yard. He's set to
Against the Patriots.
Against the yeah, you saw that too.
Yep. Tom Brady is on pace to pass for 76 touchdowns this year. Which is it's not going to happen.
Wide receiving core?
Not going to happen, but could he hit 60?
Yeah. And with one more game?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what's the record? Do you guys know the record for passing touchdowns in a single season?
I think it's Peyton Manning. He's got 56. I can tell you right now.
I think it is. Or
I also think it's Peyton Manning. I just don't.
Okay, or maybe that was another record that Manning held.
Peyton Manning with 55.
Okay, so it's close.
In 2013.
Yeah, it was Denver. One of his last years.
Crazy. But besides the point, we're very off topic. Next game, Cardinals Vikings. Like I said, Kyler Murray is going to win MVP if Tom Brady doesn't. But
that's
Cardinals,
my player of the week.
Who? Kyler.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I might go. Honestly, Henry though probably should be Henry. But
Henry's my player of the
That's
week.
what I was thinking.
Titans beat Seahawks. Henry had 3 total touchdowns.
He caught the ball too.
Didn't he have like 300 scrimmage yards or something like that?
Some crap. I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I'm pretty sure he had like 200 rushing and like 60 receiving or 70 receiving, which is
he's incredible.
Nuts. Derrick Henry is absolute monster. Best running back in the league. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Didn't talk to you.
Don't talk to me. Derrick Henry's the best running back in the league.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I think CMC's got a case.
A case.
I know Danny hates him.
No. I love Chris McCaffrey.
No,
I just traded him in every fantasy football league because I don't think the value is there at the number 1 pick. I just don't think it is.
Oh, okay. That's fair then.
I got the number 1 pick in 3 of my leagues out of the 4. And you know what pick I got in the other one? You know what pick I got in the other league?
2.
3rd.
I was gonna guess 3.
So I got good draft picks. I just traded number 1 every time because there's no value in it. Let's see. Next game, Cowboys Chargers. Cowboys take the W. Cowboys look nice.
They do.
The Chargers, Justin Herbert also looked nice.
He did.
He looked all right. I don't like how
Herbert.
he's playing so far, though. I think he's better than that.
Would you guys put Justin Herbert in the top 10 for quarterbacks right now?
I
probably
would.
He's got a case.
This year though, he's got 2 touchdowns and 4 turnovers.
I was gonna say this year or just overall.
In general, yeah. In general, yes, I got him around 10. But
yeah, he has.
He's not playing like it.
10.
What?
I don't know if he cracks 10.
He might, dude.
He's 15, maybe. I don't know.
He's definitely 15.
I'd put
in the top 50. I don't think he makes top 10.
Would you guys put Big Ben in the top 20?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
It's rough. It's
because I love way that there are that
you want to run it down?
That Ben isn't better than 12 other quarterbacks.
No. I said 20, top 20.
Yeah. So that would mean that there's no way that he isn't better than 12 other teams starting quarterbacks. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
19.
I get what he's saying. He's saying that there's no way that there are.
Danny, what's 20 plus 12?
32.
32. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no way that there are
12 other quarterbacks better than Ben Roethlisberger.
That's true. You want to run it down?
No, I know
we can run it down. We can run down the teams real quick. And they're starting quarterbacks.
Dude, we're wasting so much time.
We are. All right.
No,
whatever.
I mean, I can
want to
make rapid fire right now. If I was to put the top 10 quarterbacks, give me Rodgers in Green Bay, give me Mahomes in Kansas City.
Agreed.
And this is in no particular order.
Yeah, I know.
He's probably towards 10. You know what? I'll skip him. Actually, I'll come back to him. Give me Russ in Seattle, Brady in Tampa Bay.
Tyler, you got to put in there.
Kyler.
Kyler Murray from Arizona.
Dak.
Would you?
I'd say Dak.
Huh?
Dak.
I was thinking Dak. Would you put Baker in there?
I would put Baker in there. I'd say
in your
Baker's,
top 10.
No, better than Ben Roethlisberger. That's all we're saying.
Yes. Oh,
Jake Allen.
Who?
What?
You mean Josh Allen?
Oh my god, I'm so confused.
Would you say Derek
Josh
Carr?
Allen.
Derek Carr?
Yes, better than Ben.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see. Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
No.
No.
Debatable.
Nope.
Debatable.
It's not debatable. He's not.
It is debatable.
From his time in San Fran, are we just judging that off of?
I'm just judging it off of Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay, fair point.
He's not there. Herbert.
What about Wentz?
No, God, no.
Oh.
I looked down. I saw Indianapolis Colts. I'm not actually saying that.
Yeah. Stafford.
Yes.
Matt Ryan.
Huh?
That's 15. We counted 15.
I don't know about Matt Ryan.
I'd say Matt Ryan's better, but we counted 15. I mean, there's other guys that you can think about, like Joe Burrow.
I'm so stupid, man. Jake Allen was a. I think he's with like the Montreal Canadiens or the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's a goaltender in the NHL. I'm so sorry.
Or Kyle Allen.
I cannot. I personally, I love Josh Allen, but I'm pretty sure this is the second time in like the last couple of weeks where I've messed up his name, where I either called Josh Rosen or Jake Allen. I cannot.
Yeah, you did call him Josh Rosen.
Josh Allen.
Josh Rosen, man, that's the worst disrespect.
Deshaun Watson.
No shit.
If he's an NFL quarterback.
Oh,
if he's not getting
can we talk about? I'm sorry, really quickly. This is a point that I want to make really quickly. I'm pretty sure if you look at the numbers, I'm pretty sure Josh Allen Josh Rosen, god damn it.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure he had a better start to his NFL career than Tua had. I'm sorry, not Tua, than Trevor Lawrence has through their first two games.
Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
There were so many names thrown
really
in there.
funny.
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay.
Josh Rosen had a better start to
Josh Rosen
than Trevor Lawrence.
through his first two games is off to a better NFL start than Trevor Lawrence. And again, we're only 2 games in.
I mean, okay.
But it's numbers are numbers in my opinion, and I live with numbers.
I mean, it's 2 games.
We're gonna get off. We're already off topic, but we're gonna continue. Chiefs lost to the Ravens.
Disappointing.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbled the game away. All they had to do was run out the clock, and Clyde fumbled.
Right.
I don't even think this is a Ravens win as much as it's a Chiefs loss.
No, Lamar played really well. We can't take that away.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that they didn't play well. I'm just saying that the Ravens didn't win the game. The Chiefs lost the game. They
didn't hit their magic number of 25 minutes of possession.
Yeah, and they fumbled the ball on the last possession of the game. And the Ravens have the best kicker of all time in Justin Tucker.
But damn, I mean,
is he the best kicker?
He's up there. He's definitely up there.
He's top 3.
Vinatieri's up there too.
Vinatieri, yeah.
How do you guys say his name?
Adam Vinatieri.
It's Vinatieri.
Vinatieri.
Oh, am I
I
adding?
said Vinatieri. I said Vinatieri for you right there. Oh, yeah, I think it's Vinatieri.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought it was.
I was so confused for a second. I'm like,
Vinatieri.
I know we're thinking about the same guy, but
I apologize.
Dude,
Stu's having a rough day.
I am, man. I had a rude customer today at Starbucks over a chai.
Oh, you work at Starbucks? Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get ready for that.
I worked at Dick's. We started this right after I got home, so I'm a little tired.
I will be working at Dick's in
will be.
approximately 8 weeks.
Whenever Rob can walk, he will have a job with me.
No, I can't walk. Even when I start walking, I can't have a job for another month at least after that.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm already
one leg
redeeming myself in Saturday's episode.
And the last game, Lions Packers. Nothing much to talk about. Aaron Rodgers played amazing. Aaron Jones had a career game. Packers won.
Saved my ass in fantasy.
Studer. I mean, I would say Rob, but Rob's also lacking. What's your record throughout 2 weeks of the season on our weekly pick'em?
My record up to this point is I'm sitting at 7 games over 500 at 20-13.
I've had a rough. I mean, I'm over 500, but I've had a rough start. First week I went 8-8. This week I went 9-7. I'm sitting at 17-15. So you're big 3 games ahead of me.
I went 11-5 this week. Really quickly. I'll say mine, and if you want to say yours, the games that I was wrong about. I had Pittsburgh winning. I had Cincy winning. I had New Orleans, Seattle, and Kansas City winning.
I had Steelers, Eagles, Jags, Saints, Bengals, Chargers, Chiefs, all wrong.
I was about to say
I didn't do that.
One game that I knew for a fact you got wrong was the Chargers game.
And the Steelers game and the Chiefs game.
Right.
I mean, you and me both took Steelers. The only game that I got right that you got wrong was Seahawks game.
Wait, that you got right and that I got wrong?
Yeah, because I had the Titans beating them.
Yeah, man, that was, I couldn't believe it. I literally checked the score of the game, and I think it was like in the third or the fourth, and Seattle had the lead. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. That's another game that I got right. And then I got a notification saying that,
Derrick Henry has 80,000 touchdowns.
Yeah, in comeback overtime win versus Seattle. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it was rough, but it was a fun game. You know what else game was really fun? Bucks game. I watched the Bucks game. It was fun until the fourth quarter because it was close. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, there's 8 minutes left. Oh, can go to overtime. Oh. And then the Bucks score like 3 touchdowns in like 2 minutes. And I'm like, oh, well, never mind. Tom Brady's gonna Tom Brady. Like Tom Brady, since he's left the Patriots, has probably been the most fun player for me to watch. Because I always hated Tom Brady. I still don't like Tom Brady. But man, it's just a
Tom
wizard.
Brady for 2 reasons.
Eli
42 and Super Bowl 46.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate Nick Foles for one reason.
Super Bowl
Pisses me off that Eli's name is the only guy who was the only guy who could beat Brady, and then Nick Foles has to enter himself.
And I also hate Russell Wilson for one reason.
What's that?
Man, I wonder what that could be.
I hate the Patriots.
I can't say anything about the Patriots Rams Super Bowl because I'll be real, that was such a offensively boring game.
It's terrible. That game was
outside of
Edelman.
Sony Michel.
Edelman like 180 yards.
That game was boring. I don't care what anybody says. It was the worst Super Bowl I've ever watched.
I don't think the worst Super Bowl. No, it was Seahawks Broncos.
No.
Oh,
that was the worst game I've ever watched. It was like 48-7.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't boring.
It was a lot of scores. At least the Patriots Rams was competitive though.
For like 2 quarters, dude.
Wait, wasn't it 10-7 or 13-7? What was the score of that game?
No, it was like. No, it wasn't.
Patriots
close.
Rams. Are we talking about the same game here?
Yeah.
Was it not like 10-3?
Yes, it was like a 1 touchdown game.
I didn't think it was close. I mean, I knew it was low scoring. I thought it was like 13-3 or like 17-3, something like that.
Might have been.
It was 13-3.
No.
Whatever. So we're gonna try something new. We're gonna give out. Each of us are gonna give out an award for this week. We're just gonna look at the games. Whatever we want to give to whoever we want to give it to. Rob, you want to start us off?
Sure, I'll start off with biggest bust of the week actually, and I'm gonna go with Zach Wilson, even though I think it was probably the offensive line, the Jets. That was a big reason of that. I mean, he was terrible. Just some of those throws, even like some of those just weren't acceptable anyway. He was like chucking it.
It was just bad.
It was terrible.
Really, really bad. Stu, do you want to go next?
I'm gonna go with, and I'm just looking at the games. And this was honestly a thought that I had that I was thinking about saying earlier. I'm gonna go with the regret that reward, as in it's gonna make people regret not doing something. And that's going to go to Mac Jones because there are going to be teams that are definitely going to regret not having taken him.
Mm-hmm. I wanted him, but then I knew that the Patriots were going to take him, and I was very sad.
Yeah, he was not falling to 24?
Yeah, 23, but No, it was 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, because ETN got taken like
It
one
was
pick after.
26.
No. Because we were wild card clapped. So my award is going to be funniest moment of the week. And it's gonna be Ronnie Harrison pushing the coach. It wasn't a punch because there was no closed fist, but it was a lot of grab to the face and neck area and throw.
I like the sound of that. Sorry,
But
didn't say that.
he did get fined. Which is
I did
surprising.
see that. Yeah.
How much did he get fined?
Mhm.
I'm looking for the price that he got fined. He wasn't ejected, which is surprising because he like threw a coach. But the coach should have minded his own business. Let's be honest. If a coach is touching the player can touch the coach. That's how I think about it.
Pause. What? I don't
Okay.
know what happened. I just
Basically,
know it did happen.
something was going on the sideline, and the coach like came up behind Ronnie Harrison, and, like put his hands on his shoulder, like kind of like threw him to get around him. And Ronnie Harrison turned around and grabbed the coach by the face and threw him.
Oh, okay.
People said he punched him because it was a very like swift, like a just that. Like he didn't like grab him and then throw him.
Mhm.
He just kind of like extended his arm at his face. He was fined $12,000. So in NFL money, he was fined a cent, 1 penny.
Mhm.
So, you guys want to talk about your fantasy teams?
I would like to really
Yeah.
quickly do a major league update. The Yankees just beat the Rangers, and the Blue Jays lost to the Rays. So the Yankees are now back into the second wild card spot.
Ooh,
I'm going
And
to
our
a Mets
final
game.
push.
Going to a Mets game next week.
I should be going, but I can't walk.
Yeah. Then Studer should be going, but he didn't want to.
Wow.
Don't make it. Whoa. Not that I didn't want to. I'm closing that night.
Sounds like you didn't want to.
Yeah, I've work at 8 a.m. the next day, and it's
If
a
he
7:10
wanted
game.
to, he would.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What am I gonna do? Get out of work at 10 p.m. and then catch the bus to catch a subway to go to Citi Field?
For
Are you a
2 minutes?
manager?
Stadium. Oh my god.
Dude, are you a manager?
Are you a manager? You're not a manager.
I'm not a
You don't
manager.
have to close.
Yes, I do.
Facts.
Call
Rob
out.
said. Call out.
Just because I'm not a manager doesn't mean I don't have to
Dude,
close.
no. I was a manager before I got hurt. I had so many people call out and like nothing happened. Like I couldn't do anything to them.
You guys want to talk about Thursday night football first before we talk about fantasy?
Rather
So, like,
not. I would rather not. I don't want to relive that.
no, not like last week's, like next week's,
Oh.
because it's going up before Thursday night football. So we want to give a little preview before that game.
What's the game?
Panthers at Texans.
Panthers at Texans. It's going to be a very rough game to watch.
I don't know why that's a
Yeah.
game. For what?
I don't know. It's a primetime game.
Yeah, seriously.
I remember when they said that during the Giants game that was going to be the game next week.
I was like, what?
I was
Tuning in
like,
to watch
why?
Oh wait, maybe Watson and McCaffrey were the same draft.
Watson versus Darnold.
Wait, what does that matter? Why is Watson?
It's not
versus
going to be.
Darnold?
Why are we even?
Well, no, but like
Watson's
that's
not playing.
yeah, but like that was the thought going into the
I
schedule.
don't know if that was. I think
Oh,
everyone kind of knew he was
The
going to
NFL
play.
aren't- They're not idiots.
Here they are.
I don't know. Yes, they are. But besides the point, I have the Panthers winning.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
if Tyrod doesn't play, even if Tyrod
plays, the way that Carolina clamped up the Saints, who have a pretty decent offense, at least with Kamara, they can clamp up Houston.
Mhm.
So you guys want to talk about your fantasy teams? How we did
Sure.
this week?
I won week 2 in my league.
You won. How many? You're in one league, right?
League. I'm boring.
Yeah, I went 2-2 this week. So
I'm just going to talk about the leagues me and Dan you're both in.
all the leagues that I lost last week, I won this week. So I'm 1-1 in every one of my leagues,
Oh wow.
which is funny.
I got 19 points from the Bills defense because they had 0 points allowed.
That's nuts. You guys get any like big performances this week in by any of your players? I had Cooper Kupp.
Yes. I had Kyler, Kelsey, and Patriots defense.
I had Kelsey. I had Cooper Cup in 2 of my leagues. I had Kelsey in 1. Najee did decent. Pretty sure I had like 18. I don't have my phone in front of me, but I'm pretty sure. I
Oh
had like
wait,
18.
also guys, week 1, it's kind of like a joke at this point. My bench is better than my starters. In week 1, Jamar Chase had 21, Devonta Smith had 19, Jalen Waddle had 16, Antonio Brown had 24, Jamal Williams had 25, and Tyson Williams had 18.5.
You just don't start your good players.
And I had Saquon and Julio started above those guys.
You just don't start your.
I
Good
mean,
players.
I won, but still.
Let's see. Outside of like quarterbacks, I had McCaffrey put up 24.7 and Cooks put up 22.8.
But
Again,
nothing crazy. Nothing crazy going on right now. I mean, hella injuries, which really sucks. Like, I'm pretty sure there was at least like 6 starting quarterbacks that went down this week with injuries on the field.
really? Wow.
Big Ben went down. Derek Carr went down.
Tua.
Baker was down for a minute.
Who was
Tyrod.
down?
What?
Who'd you say was down for a minute?
Baker was off the field for a little bit.
Indianapolis.
Tyrod, Wentz.
Thank you.
There was another.
Was there?
There was one more. I forget who it was, but there was one more that went down. But there was a lot of injuries. Even week 1, there was a lot of injuries. Week 1, TJ and Tyson Alualu on the defense. Alualu broke his ankle.
Ouch. It's kind of painful.
Yeah, you know, with your leg injuries.
Shut up.
TJ hurt his groin. I think it's a little sus that I'm pretty sure I said this in the last episode that there's 3 Steelers players all out with groin injuries.
Hey, I mean,
Well, I mean, what were the odds that two Ravens running backs were gonna tear their ACLs on back-to-back plays?
Not running backs, but
no, it was
sorry.
yeah.
It was Gus and
Marcus Peters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gus and Peters back-to-back plays.
But Dobbins did it too.
Yeah. It's just rough. It's a rough season for injuries. I feel like nobody's really conditioned well.
Those 3 are now 3 of my favorite players.
What?
I said those 3 are now 3 of my favorite players.
You're a Ravens fan now.
Yeah.
That's 3 more people that we can call you.
Oh shit, that's right.
For the next episode, yeah.
But anything else we want to talk about before we wrap this up?
I want to talk about something.
What's up?
I want to talk about how bad the referees were at Penn State Auburn on Saturday. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys heard about it.
I did not.
I did not, but Studer was at the Penn State game.
Oh, was he? You see Saquon playing beer pong?
You see Saquon playing beer pong in the parking lot?
Definitely hit. 100%.
I did not.
Definitely.
No, but Saquon was there. We did the "We Are" chant with him. He came onto the field. Grant Haley was there. Mike Gesicki, one of my favorite, players in the NFL.
Is he?
He is. He's Penn State. Deadly Lion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's your favorite team?
He had a video on the video board. So did Micah Parsons.
Wait, who's your favorite team? Giants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Studer's a Giants.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Megan Shannon of the Slapshot Sweethearts for letting me tailgate with them. It was really nice to meet them.
You met them?
Not only did I meet them, Danny, I got a promotion. I believe I am now one of their interns.
Really?
I think they're gonna kind of be splitting it between me and another girl, where she's gonna do like the graphic design and I'll do more like social media stuff.
I'm so confused. What are we talking about here?
People that do they work with?
They're the Slapshot Sweethearts are Megan Shannon. Their Slapshot Sweethearts is one of our shows on our Belly Up podcast.
Belly Up, yeah.
Danny, actually, really quickly before I talk about the refs, Clay came into my room earlier and she's like, "This came for you." I forgot that I had ordered this. This is my newest shirt that I now have to add to my collection.
Wow. Let's go.
Belly Up Sports X Penn State Nittany Lion. Okay,
nice,
so
nice.
They messed up the downs and it made us they made us punt because of it. We punted on 3rd down. If I recall this drive correctly, there was an intentional grounding call on Sean Clifford, and it was either because he thought the play was wrong or the wide receiver didn't run the route that he was supposed to. And the next play, they had the markers like on the field, like, the little thing with the pole, and you have to like pull it down to have the next number reveal. It went from 1 to 3. And we didn't get the first down, and they said that it was 4th down. And James Franklin is on the sideline going nuts, yelling that it's 3rd down, and they're not listening to him. So how does a veteran SEC crew, because that, I don't know if you know that about college football, usually the referees and the officials are made up from the conference of the visiting team. So we just played, Auburn, who's in the SEC. So we had SEC referees. And a replay official. How do we go through veteran officials and not know that it was 3rd down?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Couldn't tell you.
That doesn't make sense. I'm
Other
happy
than
that
that,
I'm not
it was great.
invested. I'm
What'd you
happy
say?
that I'm not invested in college football because I feel like it's just full of heartbreak.
Dude, no.
Dude, I only got like a half hour. Let's try to get.
I would take watching college football over watching the NFL outside of the Giants.
Disagree.
I would watch
disagree
any
also.
team outside of Penn State over watching any team outside of the Giants.
Disagree. I feel like college football is probably
That's
more
your
fun to
opinion.
watch, but I feel like it's just full of heartbreak for every team.
Alabama had a close game against Florida.
Who's like the best quarterback this year in college?
What the hell's his name?
Is it Spencer Rattler?
Yes.
I don't
It
think is it Sam Howell?
No, it's Rattler.
Yeah, it would probably be Rattler.
I don't know. We'll see closer to draft time because as we know from last year, I'm very invested into draft time.
Very true, very true.
Very invested. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. It was probably a quicker episode today, I would think. Probably under an hour.
Probably.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Really
I thought we were
appreciate
doing
it.
all the games for the. Oh.
No, that's no. We'll
For
be
those,
back.
the listeners are gonna have to tune back in on Saturday as
Maybe
Danny
an
and
episode of
I,
Dragon
and maybe
Ball
Rob, if he
Z.
remembers to do them, we'll have our week 3
Hey,
prediction.
I just did them, man.
You
'cause
did
didn't
them.
think was
I
gonna be
made
able to
Rob
all
do
of
them. I
them. just did 'em right
kind
now.
of lied to him.
Oh,
I was
Oh,
like, hey,
that-
wait, you told them that they were for tonight?
I just told him to do them. I was like, make sure you do them before our podcast. I didn't say
Yeah,
which
so I
podcast.
told
You can say which one. That's
I
awesome.
didn't say which one. So Rob's are
I
done
just
for
did
this
them. I
week.
literally just did them right now.
So even if Rob can't be with us for next week's podcast,
We still
if
have
anything
other-
could happen, we'll still have his picks.
no
This
matter
was
what.
about an hour-long podcast with about 15 minutes of Dan not being able to speak. And
Yeah,
calling the quarterback for the Bills a goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens.
What's the quarterback from the Bills' name? Joshua.
Jake Allen? Jake Allen?
Jeremiah.
Josh Rosen, right? Jake Rosen? Jake
Jordan.
Jeremiah?
But all right, we're getting off topic. Thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like it if you're on YouTube or give us a rate if you're on any of the audio platforms. And with that being said, you guys have a good one.
Wait, Danny, go on PS4. Wow.
I couldn't have waited like 2 seconds.
No.
Oh my
This
God.
guy. See you guys.
Peace.
Oh, we're still